So the last video got cut off, which is a nuisance. Just means I have to go and do the second part. I'll try and keep this brief. So I was discussing the issue of immigration, particularly refugees in Europe. Refugees as opposed to economic migrants, because there is a difference, and I think we need to discuss that difference more, because lumping everyone together doesn't really help anyone. Um, so I was talking about this problem in Cardiff and in Middlesbrough. I think that there's tensions arising in other parts of Europe as well. There's a new controversy in Denmark about the government taking away possessions from the refugees as a way to pay for welfare. Um, Now, the Danish government is defending this policy by saying it's the same policy and position for Danish citizens. I have to say, I'm very surprised by this, because this is not something I would have put down for liberal Denmark. Um, I think that's appalling, quite frankly, to take someone's property away um, in order to give them security in another way. There has been some talk about how a refugee is supposed to look. I think we have this concept that refugees are meant to be starving people in rags. It's not quite the case. Some of the refugees coming from Syria are middle class. Um, in the case where they have phones, for example, that's a practical thing for keeping in touch with people. I don't think we should automatically judge people just because they may not exactly fit the stereotype of what a refugee should be. I really can't see the justification for this program. I mean, I totally agree that if they are coming to Denmark, they need to assimilate into Danish society, they need to respect Danish laws, and they need to contribute to society. But taking away possessions just sounds callous when these people, in many cases, have lost so much already. And I'm astonished that this is from Denmark, of all places. Um, and if the policy exists for Danish citizens as well, again, I think that's very draconian. Some people have, again, compared to the Third Reich. So I think that's counterproductive. All it's going to do is breed resentment. People are saying they need to pay their way. I agree with that, but not in this way, not taking away their possessions, sentimental items, and so on. That's just, I really don't understand that. Um, so, of course, they should give something back to Danish society, but this is not the way to do it. Um, so, we